Well, yeah. Uh, so I don't remember where it was. I just got my license. I mean, I was a young man, probably like 18 or 19, maybe younger. I don't remember. Anyway, Lauren's like, "Hey man, Grandma Goldie's getting a new car." It was a gold, man, I want to say it was like a Lincoln Town car or something. It was a big nice one, a big comfortable one. But we got to go pick it up for her and drive it back. And I don't remember what the whole time frame one was, but it was we had to go get it, and then I followed Lauren back, and he drove Grandma's car, and we showed up at like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. It was really really early, and we were really both super tired. And we park it in the driveway there in Ivanhoe. And we're pulling in, trying to be quiet. And we go inside, and the house is all quiet. Grandma, I think, was in a robe, and she was on her computer, maybe reading the Bible or something. And we're like, "Oh, hi, Grandma." She's like, "Oh, hi, boys." And she was so happy to see us. And then we went out on the front porch, and we were just trying to look for a reaction for the car because we figured she'd be super excited about it. And Lauren goes, and we were all three standing on the porch right there in Ivanhoe, and the car sitting there in the driveway, right by the almond trees. And Lauren goes, "Did you get a chance to see your car, Grandma?" And she just turned to us because she couldn't hear at this point. She goes, "Okay, honey, bye bye." That's all. That's all. She thought we were just saying bye, and she's like, we just looked at each other like, should we? Should we? Nah. So we just left. We just hugged her and left. Oh, I was hoping she was gonna say, "Oh, that's a nice card. Thanks for doing that." And all she had to say was, "Okay, honey, bye bye."
Interacting. This is three generations. Where's my other generation? Okay, if we interact. Wait, let me second. Oh, another generation. Yeah. You gotta second it, and then no way. I'll decide right now. I don't care. Oh, wait, I'm waiting for the flash like it's a camera. I'm forgetting to get it all. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, we had to put your hands on. Run ahead right here.
Well, so
Yeah,
her hearing
probably.
was already that bad way back then.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I didn't live with grandma, so I didn't know all of her um, little things. I don't know how her hearing was or how it went. And grandpa's health, I know he just stayed out in the trailer. Usually just kicked it out there. You know, I remember him just Goldie, Goldie intercom, give me a beer.
You know what I remember him doing?
And
Because
she took care of him, man. She loved
oh,
grandpa,
I know.
man. I know she was like, you need to be not living these ways. And, she was real dedicated. She was real faithful but she would still bring him his beer. She was nice. She took care of that man. She did.
Yeah. My favorite thing that he would do in regards to grandma was just like every other Bryant man, he had like severe heartburn issues.
Hmm.
And so he would take he didn't do Rolaids or anything like that. He would just do baking soda. So
Yeah.
every once in a while you'd hear him screaming from the other side of the property, Goldie, Goldie, give me some sody.
I thought he was talking about pop. I thought
No,
he was
no,
because it's a common thing to call it pop or soda.
no.
And like he was
Goldie,
talking about
give me
baking
some
soda
sody.
because of heartburn. I never knew this. That's so good. That's great. Give me some sody. Oh man, that's funny. I never knew that. God, I never knew that. Yeah, I remember grandma, like I said, she was always faithful. So anytime we came to see her, because we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with her, but anytime we would come out, she'd always give us, a little pamphlet about Jesus and, a little Bible to read or, a video with, some inspirational guidance and stuff on it. She was always trying to make sure that we were doing a good thing and we were being right and good, good believers. And, she was always doing that. Of course, she didn't know how we lived normally because mom and dad didn't bring us down that often. But when she did, she'd always make sure that we had something. Of course, as a kid, I was like, man, where's my GI Joes? But looking back on it, I was like, man, she was just looking out for us. She was. She was kind hearted.
Yeah.
Always had everybody helping them out. Hey, if you need a place to be, come on in. She was always like that. It was always like that.
Restored like the Eagles. She helps me. She takes. Mine's going the other way. She takes care of this lady. She works for her. She takes care of Sharon. Chemical. Runs errands for everybody. Then she works at the church.
You're just one of those people.
What people?
Don't run out of energy. And all I can do is walk to the house a couple of times a day. That's much it.
Hi, Grandma. I love you. I'm gonna miss you. Please say hi to Grandpa for me.
Yeah,
So same thing. I
those
get
skills came
lessons
in
from
handy.
grandpa. Get lessons from grandpa and grandma same way. I look at them and I look at them growing up, and I look at them in their adult lives where they just rented, their whole time, and they dedicated their life to their family. Man, it's pretty cool. Aside from all the things that I could try to critique them on or whatever, like, when they're passing, I think it's a good time to think about the stuff that they deserve honor for, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, they were just always very content with where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
would be.
way too antsy.
Yeah,
I could not.
I don't know if you remember, but I lived out there for a while, probably about 6 months or so when Sharon was still there. Sharon and the boys were there, and then Grandpa and Grandma were on site there. Um, and this is when I moved back to Fresno from Oregon, from Pat's place.
Or Pat. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we got to spend a lot of time. And in fact, hung out with Grandpa a lot. Yeah, he's got lots of stories that I don't remember, but he had a lot of
Man, I never got to hang out with them. I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
I'm so envious of you guys, the
yeah,
older
yeah.
kids. It made me mad.
He was a character, and Grandma the entire time I was, and this is just going to echo some of the stuff you were saying. The entire time I was there, I mean, we had conversations like just about every day about um about theology, about the afterlife, about what are you doing, and
Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
yeah, yeah, and at the time I was just like, I don't know, I'm just floating along, I guess I'm agnostic. And she really just in those conversations, I was really convicted, and that's when I came to faith, was because of these conversations I was having with her.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's precious, man. That's cool. That's inspiring.
Yep. So her faithfulness led me to Christ.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. I never knew that. Thanks for sharing that. That's so cool. Man, grandma, she had a good run, man. How old was she?
I don't know, like 96 or something.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
I make it that long.
crazy.
I hope my kids talk about me like this when I die. That'd be cool.
Yeah, before we moved her back up to Oregon, one of the last times I hung out with her was probably a couple months before we moved her and Sharon back up there. Um, every time I would go down there, she would have me go on Costco runs with her. So I go down there to visit, spend a couple hours. Hey Ryan, can you take me to the Costco while you're here? And she was stuck. She was adamant about having her organic blueberries. I mean, if she didn't get anything else, that was it. And I'm convinced that she had like her batch of organic blueberries all of the time for probably the last 20 years of her life.
Really?
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. And I'm thinking, well, that's probably why she lives so long.
I mean, they are a good source of antioxidants. So,
I know
I mean,
exactly. So, yeah.
blueberries. I'm gonna start eating more blueberries.